Moving on to lesson 3.8. We are not going to talk about family of functions in this lesson, but we are going to talk about function notation. So a function can be written in the terms of f of x. F of x is basically just another way to say y. Okay. Function notation can be anything though. It could be f of x, it could be g of t, it could be L of m. Okay, there are all different ways that you can write a function, but generally you're going to see f of x and you're going to have it as y. The reason we write it as this is because we're going to be filling things in for the x. So for example, looking at evaluating a function, it says f of x is equal to 2x plus 7. So in other words, y is equal to 2x plus 7. It means the same thing. It says evaluate for f of negative 3. What that means, now if you look here, x is what is in here, okay? So what this means is that we are going to sub in negative 3 for x. So f of negative 3 is equal, and then you're going to sub in negative 3 for x. 2 times negative 3 plus 7. Well, what is 2 times negative 3? That's negative 6 plus 7, which is 1. So f of negative 3 is equal to 1. All this is just notation. Doesn't really mean anything else. All it means is that you're taking the x value and you're plugging it in. So f of negative 3, if I'm feeding negative 3 into the function, my output is going to be 1. My input is negative 1, my output is 1. Or negative 3, my output is going to be 1. All it is notation. So it'd be the same idea. This problem would be the same idea as if I had y equals 2x plus 7 and then solve for when x equals negative 3. This is the same exact thing. It's just different notation. So moving on to the next one, we're just going to do one more example here. F of 9 equals 2 times 9 plus 7, right? Because 9 is where the x is, so the 9 is going to go in for the x. And so we have f of 9 is equal to 18 plus 7, and f of 9 is equal to 25. Again, all it is a notation.